Hi everyone, and welcome to your Fit and Feel Good 10-minute ab workout. My name's Hannah and I'm going to be taking you through 5 ab exercises with 3 rounds to strengthen your core muscles. Before we start today, make sure if you have any illnesses and injuries that you feel concerned about, then make sure you've checked it through with your GP before you take part in any exercise. You're going to need a mat today and plenty of space around you. Before we start, we're going to get warmed up, so let's circle the arms forward, loosening through the shoulders, and circling back. Good, we're going to take our arms in and out, narrow and wide just to open through the chest and through the back. And then you're going to take it to a twist. So just shifting our weight side to side just to loosen up through the centre. As you start to move, make your circles a little bit bigger and start to bring the knees in. We're going to take one big stretch over to the side, hold it there for a couple of moments. And same thing on the other side. We're going to do it again, but this time reaching even further. And one more time on this side. Good, you're going to bring your feet in, hands either side of your sides, and we're just going to lean one way and then to the other, just to warm up through those obliques. Good, you're going to clasp your hands together, rotate through the wrists to get them nice and warm. We're going to be putting a little bit of pressure on them in our plank positions. Take one arm in front and then pull your fingers back so you can stretch through the wrist. Same thing on the other side. And shake yourselves out. So like I said, we're going to do 5 exercises, 30 seconds on with 10 seconds rest in between. Let's start the timer and find your plank position. Hands underneath your shoulders, and we're going to jump our feet out and in. So we're looking for a long line between your head and your feet, keeping your hips low and level, and just taking a short jump from out to in. Good, halfway, sucking your belly button into your spine to protect your lower back. 10 more seconds. Good, 10 seconds rest, and we're going to go onto our backs. Pressing your lower back into the mat, straightening your legs up in front of you, arms reaching up, and we're going to do some toe touches. So crunching up as high as you can, relaxing your neck and your shoulders and feeling the work in your upper abdominals. Halfway, keep going. Keep your legs as straight as you can. Good, relax there. Going to take the toes down. Hands either side of your head, and we're going to do a knee crunch. So we're going to lift our knees and our upper body up at the same time, and then lowering down. Lifting up to crunch, lowering down. So this time we're starting to bring in your lower abdominal muscles. That's it, keep the chest nice and open, lifting through the chin. Five seconds. Excellent, good. You're going to lift yourself up into a sit-up position. We're going to lean back slightly, opening through the chest, sending the shoulders back, one hand on top of the other, and we're just going to rotate from one side to the other, feeling a wrap around the waist. And if you do want to make it a little bit harder, you can stick the feet up. If that's too much, then keep the feet down. Make sure we're leaning back so we can activate through those core muscles. 10 seconds. Good, saving the best till last. We're going to start back into that plank position, so hands underneath your shoulders, bracing the belly, and we're going to go down into the elbows, up onto the hands, down to the elbows, up to the hands. This is your commando plank. Trying to keep those hips square to the floor. Try and keep them nice and low and level. We don't want to be twisting them side to side. We want to keep them still. 10 seconds. Good. Shake it out. We're going to go into round 2. So same exercises again, starting with your plank jacks. So same thing, in your plank position, starting narrow, shifting your body weight forward, jumping out and back in again. So we don't want to bounce too much through the hips. We want to keep it nice and controlled. Good, halfway. If you find this too hard, you can always take it into a side tap. 5 more seconds. Good. Onto our backs. Into our toe touch position. So tuck the pelvis underneath, lift up through the feet, lift up through the hands, and crunching up. Good, let's keep breathing, keep moving. Ten seconds. Excellent, take a rest there. Feet down again, resetting through the lower back, pushing it down, hands nice and wide. We've got your knee crunch. Lift up, lower down with a little bit of a toe tap at the bottom. Halfway. So now we're nice and warm and we're into the workout. We can start to add a few more repetitions per exercise. Good, and rest. Taking yourself into your sit-up position, planting the feet, leaning back, switching on those abs. One hand on top of the other, and let's twist and rotate. So remembering, if you don't want to make it harder, get the feet up, lean back just a little bit more. You should be able to feel that. Good, onto our fronts. We've got that commando plank. So starting on your hands, back into that plank position, engaging that core, and we're going to go down and up. Lowering down, back up. Keeping that nice long line from your neck to your feet. Ten seconds, keep it going. Abs nice and tight. And rest, good. Shake it out. Roll through the wrist. One more round to go. Bigger and better than the first 2 times. Ready? Set it up and go. 30 seconds on. That's it. Push away from the floor. Try not to sink into the shoulders. Halfway. Good. Take a rest. Onto our backs. Legs up. Set yourself up nice and strong. Arms up and ready. Go. So make sure all the work is happening from the core first. Suck the belly button in. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. 8 seconds, keep moving. Good, take a rest, breathe. Arms nice and wide, ready for your knee crunch. Ready, let's go, 30 seconds. Remember that little toe tap at the bottom. And as you bring your feet down, make sure you're pushing your lower back into the mat. Good, sitting up into our Russian twist. So feet down, shift back, one hand on top of the other. Let's see how many reps we can do this time. That's it, so try not to crunch through the back. You want to keep it nice and long. Feeling that wrap around the waist. Feet up till the end, if you can. Good, let's finish with that commando plank. So back onto your front, into your plank position. Let's really engage through the core and go. Last 30 seconds of hard work. Good, shake out the arms, roll the shoulders back. I'm going to take you into a quick cool down. So we're going to stretch the arms forward, push the hips back into a child's pose position, sending your forehead to the floor. And then you're going to come forward, lift the chest, push the floor away. Stretch out those abdominal muscles. I'm going to sit down, crossing the legs over. Take one hand to the side and then reaching over as far as you can, but making sure both hips are connected to the floor. And same thing on the other side. Going to take your opposite hand to your opposite knee, twisting around to the side but making sure you're lifted through the chest. And finally, same thing on the other side. Okay guys, thank you very much for joining me for your Fit and Feel Good 10-minute ab workout.